Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, Envoy offers $100,000 in pilots' pockets before training. ICAS offers opportunity to aid and support the pilots lost in CAF accident. 2 rescued from Mooney trapped in Maryland Powerlines. Welcome to Airborne Unlimited. I'm your host, Holland Lee. Let's get into today's stories. Envoy offers $100,000 in pilots' pockets before training. Envoy is sweetening the deal for new hire pilots, offering up to $100,000 of bonus money for those with the kind of logbook the airline is looking for. For those pilots who receive a conditional job offer until December 31st, 2022, the full amount of the bonuses, less taxes of course, will be paid out on the day prior to the pilots reporting to training. The catch? Pilots will have to have a good deal of Part 121 flight time under their belt. The grand prize of $100,000 is available to pilots with more than 950 hours of 121 time and $75,000 to pilots with anywhere from 500 to 949 hours. In addition to the bonuses, new first officers with more than 500 flight hours will be eligible to receive a 50% pilot supply premium and captain's pay once they reach 750 hours, at least while both programs are still in effect. Earlier this month, another American Airlines family member, Piedmont, announced similar bonuses. Captain Rick Wilson, Vice President of Flight Operations, says, quote, "As we continue to grow, Envoy places massive importance on recruiting and retaining the best pilots in the industry," end quote. And after the break, European Space Program selects first disabled astronaut recruit.
Throughout the globe, Piper Aircraft has hand-selected the very best in company representation, service, and support. From first inquiry to acquisition to product support, Piper Aircraft ownership is seamless and worry-free. Piper Aircraft authorized dealers, factory trained, factory connected.
Skyleader Aircraft offers a lineup of the most powerful, durable, and efficient light sport aircraft in the industry. From trainers to roomy cockpits for long hauls, Skyleader has an aircraft for you. And the best part? They're in your budget. Skyleader's base prices are set low to give you room to customize your aircraft to your needs, desires, and wallet, allowing you to put your money where it matters to you most. Visit flyskyleader.com today to learn about our aircraft, customization options, and chat with the team.
You know, as we look back on 2022, it has been quite a year.
We hope you had a chance to participate in the good times and learn and fly and expand your horizons.
To wind up the year and celebrate the holidays, we're going to share a 22% discount with you on any King Schools course. Just use the code word GRAVY at checkout or when you call us.
Let's have a great Thanksgiving week.
And a happy holiday season.
Welcome back. Now let's take a trip around the patch for some other interesting stories. European Space Program selects first disabled astronaut recruit. John McFall made history this year as the first physically disabled astronaut brought on as one of the European Space Agency's new crop of recruits. McFall joined 16 new faces from across the EU, picked from about 22,500 applicants. The 41-year-old said he hopes that his selection will help to inspire others to try for their dreams too. His position as an amputee will be part of an effort to gauge the feasibility of disability in space travel. Climate extremists disrupt Berlin flight operations. On Thursday, November 24th, members of the Last Generation breached the perimeter of Berlin's Brandenburg Airport for purpose of gluing themselves to the airport's tarmac in protest of both greenhouse gas emissions attributable to commercial aviation and the German government's alleged inaction on climate change. The activists, after the fashion of terrorists and fools, live-streamed their crimes via Twitter. Video of Last Generation members shows cutting through airport fencing at the BER's north and south boundaries and gluing themselves to active airport surfaces. Delta to obtain 737 drag reduction kits from Aero-Design. Aero-Design Labs and Delta Airlines have signed a memorandum of understanding for a joint effort to certify the Boeing 737-800 and 900 aircrafts as installed with ADRS drag reduction kits. The drag reduction kit certification program on the 737-800 is anticipated to commence in Q1 2023, followed by the 737-900 in the second half of 2023. This is a mutual commitment by Delta Airlines and Aero Design Labs to pursue measurable carbon reduction benefits across the Delta Airlines 737 NG fleet. Concerns raised over Chinese drones in D.C. skies. American national security officials have expressed consternation over the increasing number of unauthorized drones flying through restricted areas in the vicinity of the U.S. Capitol building in D.C. Subject drones, the overwhelming majority of which are of Chinese manufacture, represent risks to the safety of the American people and the integrity of America's national security. DJI is among the UAS industry's most popular drone manufacturers. The company requires individuals who purchase its products to download proprietary software compromising in-part mapping databases susceptible to remote monitoring. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Let's get back to the rest of the news. ICAS offers opportunity to aid and support the pilots lost in CAF accident. The recent tragedy that occurred at the Wings Over Dallas Airshow is receiving the generous attention and aid of the International Council of Airshows. On behalf of its board, staff, and members, the International Council of Airshows has offered its heartfelt condolences to the families of those individuals involved in the recent accidents in Dallas and to our colleagues in the Commemorative Air Force. In response, the International Council of Airshows Foundation, in association with the CAF, is accepting donations for the families of those involved in the accident. To donate, go to airshowfoundation.org/support, select donation in honor or memory of an individual, and type CAF as the name of memorialized. 100% of the money collected through this effort will be provided to the families as emergency funding, with all received funds being split equally amongst those families impacted. And after these messages, 2 rescued from Mooney trapped in Maryland Powerlines.
Aviation Safety Resources is disrupting the market for aircraft emergency parachute recovery systems. ASR systems are smaller, lighter weight, and offer longer repack cycles than similar products available in the current market. ASR has a recovery system available for every type of aircraft: sport, experimental, light sport, general aviation, urban air mobility, vertical takeoff and landing, electric propulsion, and unmanned aerial systems. Find the right product for your aircraft at aviationsafetyresources.com.
Unbridled passion, unequaled performance, unlimited possibilities.
Hartzell Aviation, you are cleared for takeoff.
Introducing Hartzell Aviation, leading general aviation companies united by the Hartzell guiding principle of built on honor, a commitment to uphold the highest standards in quality, performance, and support. Hartzell Propeller, Hartzell Engine Tech, Hartzell Aerospace Welding. We are Hartzell Aviation.
Now boarding at hartzellaviation.com.
Are you tired of tucking your phone under your headset to make a call and having cords and adapters strewn about the cockpit? Experience wireless cell phone communications and your personal music with Pilot Communications BlueLink 2. BlueLink 2 gives you a wearable link to 2 Bluetooth-enabled devices at the same time and can even control your phone and music. Use BlueLink 2 with your existing headset or a Pilot Communications headset from pilot-usa.com.
Welcome back. 2 rescued from Mooney trapped in Maryland Powerlines. 2 people were rescued in the wee hours of Monday, November 28th from a Mooney M20J trapped in live power lines near Gaithersburg, Maryland. In addition to serious but non-life-threatening injuries, the individuals suffered hypothermia during the 6 hours they remained trapped in the badly damaged aircraft following its impact with the Powerline tower in the vicinity of Montgomery County Airpark. The Mooney M20J departed White Plains, New York's Westchester County Airport on Sunday, November 27th at 15:01 EST bound for GAI. At approximately 17:40 EST, for reasons as of yet unknown and under investigation, the aircraft struck a Powerline tower 1 nautical mile northeast of the threshold of GAI's runway 14, becoming entangled in high-tension lines some 100 feet above the ground. To stabilize the suspended aircraft and facilitate rescue operations, workmen were obliged to disconnect the power lines. Thereafter, at 0:16 EST on Monday, November 28th, utility workers and first responders secured November 201 Romeo Foxtrot to the Powerline tower. The first of the aircraft's occupants was extracted at 0:25 EST. Local power utility Pepco reported damage resultant of the accident, and subsequent rescue effort left more than 120,000 of its customers in northern Montgomery County without electric service. And that's our show for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne, and don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching!